All right, everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video. And this is your classic walk down day. I'll talk about this more in the premium video about how you identify this and everything. But when you get a day like this, when it's a walk down, just do yourself a favor and never try to buy the dip. So you'll see that, yes, we got rotations up here. But in the premium video, I'm going to talk about how you understand it's a walk down day with the internals. So on a day like this, what you're doing is you're waiting for them to turn again, and then that's when you sell call credit spreads. And you just sell call credit spreads all day long. And it's relatively painless. And then, at the end of the day, sometimes there's a little bit of short covering and stuff like that too. And then if we look at the futures here, a little bit different. You can see, of course, after hours, we had a little bit of a bounce off of L2. Nice, about a 10, 11 point bounce, and then that set the stage where we set up our iron condors and everything for tomorrow with the idea that we might have a little bit more quiet, so we'll see. Keep in mind, bigger picture, remember that we had a weekly squeeze here and we have run out of momentum, so a lot of people are just kind of like starting to panic, what's going on here? Remember, we've just run out of momentum. And also that the put call ratio, this was the classic Silicon Valley bank scare. Like, oh my God, it's 2008, we bottomed, okay? And then here it's like everybody's long, okay, we topped. And guess what? We're getting back to Silicon Valley bank scare mode. So that doesn't mean that we bottom tomorrow, but that does mean, like maybe 4,200 we get down there, but at some point here you want to start, taking the opposite side of fear, just as here you want to take the opposite side of enthusiasm. It's one of the best tools out there to kind of know where we are in that process. And then in terms of, the NASDAQ, let's look at the Qs here. The S&Ps here are a little bit weaker, but the NASDAQ also here kind of coming down not only to 3 ATR away from the mean, but you can see there's a big fat voodoo line there at 351.62. I do think that that is something where if we can kind of slam into this level for a day or two, it is worth for next week buying some call debit spreads in case we kind of get a bounce. Again, remember though, we are in that seasonal area where weakness, we are looking for weakness and we're kind of looking to short bounces. But at some point, nothing ever goes straight up or straight down, and I do like that opportunity for some cheap debit spreads. Also, the last but not least, keep in mind what's happening here is that it is the wrecking ball called the US dollar. Every day that the dollar is up, stocks are going to be under pressure. And this is a reflection of interest rates. And you can see that interest rates here, again, new 20-year highs. And as long as interest rates are going up, that supports the dollar. And that keeps stocks under pressure. And this is a reflection of essentially the market looking at the economy, the market looking at inflation and saying, that's not something. If the interest rates were going down here, that means bonds would be going up, and that means that the smart money is betting that the economy is going in the crapper, and at this point that is not the bet. One interesting stock that stood out today was Facebook, Meta. That's not something I'll say very much, but I personally I think it's more a moral the moral duty to only make money on the short side of the stock. But that being said, you do have a nice squeeze here. And, you do have kind of a ready action happening. And look, the stock market is down here and we're here. That's very, very bullish for the stock. So I actually am going to look at this tomorrow. I like the idea of buying Meta because at some point, all that has to happen with the stock market is it stops getting killed and Meta could easily rise. So that's what we're looking at for tomorrow. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you at the next update.
Hey, John here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, comment down below and let us know what topic you want to see us cover next. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you can get notified when we release new videos. And if you want to watch us trade in real time using our own money, go to simplertrading.com and learn how to sign up. Good trading, and we'll see you next time.